Dragon Ball Super, it's a great show.
I never knew there was anyone out there who was that strong.
You feel the power in those Saiyan cells, but you don't truly understand it because you didn't build it, and you'll never learn to think like that clown! It's astounding. This mortal really is something else. This is Autonomous Ultra Instinct!
If you haven't been watching this series, I have been going over every single Dragon Ball series, besides Dragon Ball Gamer Tag. In all seriousness though, ladies and gentlemen, every single Dragon Ball series. So that means I've roughly watched at least about, I'd say probably near 400, 500 episodes. I didn't watch DBZ, I watched DBZ Kai. And a lot of you guys in the comment section below were on me about, you should have watched Kai, you need to watch the regular Z. I'm not watching regular Z, too much filler. Y'all want content? We watching Kai. But ladies and gentlemen, today I'm gonna be explaining why Dragon Ball Super is a great show. Now this show gets a lot of hate. I mean a lot of hate from the fan base. But to me, it was a really good show and I really enjoyed watching it. I'm going to be explaining all of that in today's video. Now ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't checked out my Dragon Ball series, make sure you click the playlist right here. Also in the description below, I will have both Dragon Ball videos where you can go watch right now. But before we even start off today's video, ladies and gentlemen, I have to ask you guys in the comment section below, what is your favorite Dragon Ball series and why? But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the video. Now before we get to the arcs of Dragon Ball Super, I have to talk about two main characters, Goku and Vegeta. Now Goku's character regression in Super, I understand it, man. If you didn't watch the original Dragon Ball and you just went to Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Z Kai, you see Goku smart, battle IQ, and defends the earth. In Super, he's a dumbass.
Whoa! What was that, Trunks? You put your mouth on hers. That's so weird. Kakarot, you've never kissed someone?
But that's the Goku I watched from the beginning of original Dragon Ball. He was a dumb kid that wasn't from Earth. Of course he's gonna be still like that. Now Z portrayed him as more of a superhero, you know, all that. I mean, he still is a superhero in my opinion, but he's Goku. He ain't the smartest in the bunch, but he has battle IQ still. I think they performed that in the second half of Super to not make Goku that dumb of a character. I feel like that doesn't take away from Goku's character at all. You still have that battle IQ from Goku, and you still have everything that you enjoy as Goku as a character. I mean, he's still Goku. He's inspirational to all of us. Now we have Vegeta. Now Vegeta did take a little regression with his character, just a little bit, just a tiny bit. As we all know, in the end of Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta said this.
I fought to push down others. You only fight to push yourself. Hang in there, Kakarot. You are number one.
Now I'm gonna defend Vegeta a little bit. He ain't never said he gonna let Kakarot be number one. He's still gonna go out there grind. He ain't never said he gonna stop grinding to be number one. But I understand what people are talking about. He did admit Goku was better than him. And in Super, he doesn't admit that at all. But it's still, Goku needs Vegeta and Vegeta needs Goku. Because, you know, Vegeta has said it time and time again. Goku inspires Vegeta to keep on growing in power. Because Vegeta wants to be better than Goku. And Goku, he just love to fight. And Vegeta wants to have that number one spot. He just finally admit that Goku was better than him at that time. But he wasn't going to let Goku stay better than him. Now I'm going to state this real quick right here. I never watched Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. I've never watched that movie. I still haven't watched it. I know they have this one scene though.
I will not let you destroy my world!
That they didn't have an anime. I don't know why they didn't have it in anime, but hey, that's toy animations for you. I will say this particular arc, animation wise, it felt rushed. And I understand when they first made Dragon Ball Super, it was kind of rushed for the first two arcs. They just copied them from the movies with Resurrection F and Battle of the Gods arc. It was still some good animation here and there though. I know it was one fight scene where Goku was facing Beerus, and animation was super good. I really loved the animation on that episode. Some of the best animation in the series, to be honest. Throughout the whole arc, it wasn't that good of animation, I'll be honest with you. Some of the animation in the arc was downright terrible. I mean, look at this. What I have to say for the arc fully, though, it gave us some good filler episodes in the arc, which I'm not gonna lie. The filler was kind of cool. I like seeing Vegeta go out with his family, Goten and Trunks giving Videl water, going on a little adventure. I liked all that stuff, man. I liked all of that. The filler was good. And then when we had Goku versus Beerus, that was a good fight scene, man. Goku turned into a god. It was cool. I mean, the power scaling did mess it up, and I understand where people come from with power scaling in Dragon Ball Super is non-existent. But if you just don't care about power scaling at all. I don't care about power scaling. I like a show that keeps me engaged and entertained, and that's what Dragon Ball Super does a lot. I was super entertained throughout the whole arc. I mean, to me, it was an adult moment arc. I like how the first episode reshowed all the Dragon Balls, all the characters we were familiar with. You know, we see everybody how they adjust into their lives after defeating Majin Buu. And I love the character of Beerus and Whis. I think Beerus and Whis are super important to the series now. Obviously, we see in the rest of the arcs, they use Beerus and Whis for everything to create story narratives. I think Beerus as a character is an exceptional character. I love Beerus as a character. And Whis as a character is perfect too. They bounce off each other very well. I will say, I really did like the Super Saiyan God transformation. I like that Goku, you know, was slimmer with the red hair. I ain't gonna lie. To me, that's a very underrated transformation. I know a lot of people don't like Super Saiyan God transformation because of the next part we're going to talk about the naming and all that. But as a form itself, I really like that form a lot. Now we get to the Poo-Poo arc, Resurrection F. Now, a lot of people said the movie was trash, and I'm going to be honest, the anime adaptation of this was also trash. The stakes didn't feel that high. To me, this whole arc was just a money grab, in my opinion. Just to showcase Frieza versus Goku again, and Goku transforming to Super Saiyan Blue. Like the glory days of Goku turning Super Saiyan, which it kind of didn't even work out right. Also, to piggyback on what I talked about in the last arc, the transformation for Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan God that turns into something, but I don't even know the Super Saiyan Blue's full name.
So what are you calling this precious level? Super Saiyan with blue hair dye?
That's funny. I'd say it's a little more complicated than that. I know you don't have the patience for the full story, Frieza, but I got a taste of something called Super Saiyan God and then tapped into that power on my own. And it's the Super Saiyan level of that.
So a Super Saiyan who's as strong as a Super Saiyan God, yet is not a Super Saiyan God, is now the Super Saiyan version of that? You really do need to work on your descriptions, Goku.
Shouldn't Super Saiyan God be Super Saiyan Blue? And Super Saiyan God name should be Saiyan God? I mean that's better naming than Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan God, or the real name of Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan... Man, you know what I'm saying, bro. It's confusing. Super Saiyan Blue, one of the most cash grabs transformations ever, and it doesn't even win a fight at all in the series. Like, I don't think Super Saiyan Blue won a fight in the whole show, and that's crazy to think about. But for the arc itself, I will say having Goku and Vegeta not on Earth when Frieza does return, that was kind of cool, but guess what they did? They just had to fumble it even more. Gohan was in a green Nike Tech, get in the bricks break off of him versus Frieza. I mean, Frieza put holes into my boy Gohan. The GOAT. Y'all know I love Gohan, man. And the things they did to my GOAT was disgusting, man. I mean, it was downright pitiful, man. Hey, he do make a comeback in the later arcs, I'm not gonna lie. And then you have Goku and Vegeta there, and you have Goku versus Frieza. To me, it wasn't really that hype like the first Goku versus Frieza fight. But you know what actually made me mad during this fight? Goku lost the fight. Everybody knows that, right? Vegeta is there to kill Frieza. For some reason, Frieza has like a millisecond to destroy the whole Earth, and they don't give my boy Vegeta his win. Like, what? I know, I get Goku gotta win fights, but I mean, Vegeta can't get one amazing W? I mean, especially versus Frieza. We know their history with each other. Vegeta couldn't get that W? That was whack to me. That was super whack to me. They did the Whis time skip thing and gave Goku the win. I really didn't like that. I thought that was just L on their part. The arc could have been way better if they just would let Vegeta get the win, but I mean, I don't know if it would have been way better, but it would have been better than what we got. The Universe 6 arc. Now, with the Universe 6 arc, it sets up the Tournament of Power arc way before the Tournament of Power actually happens. We get Beerus, Universe 7, versus his brother Champa, Universe 6. And this arc wasn't really that long of an arc. I think it was like, what, 10, 15 episodes? I know most of the arcs so far has been shorter arcs, but this felt like a super small arc. We had Goku and Vegeta battling Universe 6. The one character I did like from Universe 6, actually I like two characters from Universe 6, Kappa and Hit. Hit as a character, bro, gained my respect. When I first saw him, bro, I'm like a time stopper, bro. Like, how in the world Goku gonna defeat him? But I did like the Kaioken plus Super Saiyan Blue transformation. I love that a lot. I know it was just red and blue, but it was a cool callback to Goku using Kaioken again, because I don't think Goku used Kaioken in the Cell or Buu Saga. I don't think he used it at all. So seeing Kaioken again was a nice little callback. I like that a lot. I like the Vegeta fights. Vegeta was actually getting some W's for once, but you know they had to have Goku versus Hit at the end. They had to do it. But I love the fight between Vegeta and Kappa. I really love that. Having Vegeta show him how to go Super Saiyan, that was a good, moment from Vegeta, man. Vegeta being a teacher for once, teaching somebody some stuff. They had like a little father and son moment. I mean, Vegeta got his own son, but Vegeta ain't hug his son in 7 years. I don't think he ever gave Trunk lessons like that. Maybe he did. I don't know. But I really love the relationship between Vegeta and Kappa. I love Kappa as a character. He's like that nervous little Saiyan, bro. But, you know, he's cool. Kappa and Hit, they were my standouts for me. But I gotta say the big standout was Champa. Champa is funny throughout the whole series. Him and Beerus' screen time is literally the funniest stuff you will see in television, man. Champa is by far, he gotta be my favorite newcomer of the series. Everything he says and does is just hilarious, man. And I really love that they added Champa as a character, especially having him linked to being Beerus' brother. That was funny, and they are a funny dynamic. But we gotta get to the elephant in the room, Zeno. Now, at the end of this arc, we get introduced to Zeno. When I first saw Zeno, bro, I'm like, who in the world is this little clumsy looking thing? And Zeno is the ruler of them all. They scared of little Zeno. Zeno looked like, Zeno looked like a little toy, cool, whatever. Nah, bro, he be destroying stuff. We're gonna see that in the next arc. I like that Toriyama brought back the comedy of Dragon Ball with having the big ruler of them all be like this little kid who says, you see? You see? You see? You see? Having that as Zeno, I really like that a lot. Having entertainment and comedy in a series, I really like that. But when we meet Zeno, he says that he wants to see a tournament like this with all the universes. And Goku's like, hell yeah. That didn't set the tournament to power up just yet. But in the next arc, we really get to learn more a small, tiny bit of the tournament of power. Now we get to my second favorite arc of Super, the Goku Black arc. Now this arc has a lot of stuff that I do and don't like, but I liked a lot of it. And I'm going to say this for this arc, it was entertaining. Throughout the whole arc, I enjoyed every single bit of it. I like Future Trunks. I could even say that Future Trunks in Super was better written than Z Trunks. You can hate me in the comment section below. You can say that I'm wrong, but I really do think that Super Trunks was way better written in Super than he was in Z. You can fight me on that. I love Future Trunks though. And I also like the interaction between him and his past self and them finally explaining the timeline why Future Trunks is different than past Trunks, and while they're two different characters, really they're not really the same person at all. And I really like how they started off the arc with us not knowing who is Trunks running from. And when Trunks finally gets to the other timeline, he sees Goku and he starts just punching on Goku. Then we find out who Goku Black is and we're like, bro, what? Goku turned evil, but then we remember Goku died in his timeline. So it's a whole little mystery hunt throughout the arc of who is Goku Black. And then we get to Goku fighting Zamasu. Now I want to talk about this about Zamasu as a character. I disagree with his motives was. I feel like they could have did a different angle of his motives, because his motives just seem like some petty stuff. Like, bro, you hate all mortals, want to kill all mortals because you lost a fight to Goku, and you just irritated of him. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I wish they could have better written. I don't know what they could have did differently, but I don't like his motives at all. I don't know. But hey, it works for some people. Some people love Zamasu's motives. I kind of it's iffy a little bit. I wish it would have been more like mortals treating him super bad, because the mortals didn't even treat him bad. He just lost a fight to Goku, and he was just hated mortals after that. Then we go on a mystery hunt of, did he make a Corbin copy of Goku? Who is he? And then we get Vegeta and Goku traveling back to Trunks' timeline and then fighting Goku Black. And then we get the best Goku moment in all of the series. We get this.
You monster! You'll pay for that! You'll pay for that! You took my body. You took my life. Then you even killed Chi-Chi and Goten! You're gonna regret telling me that, Zamasu! Cause now I'm mad. I'm really, really mad! And now it's time to pay!
And that was Z Goku. For all you Z Goku stan boys, I'm telling you, them boys, they gonna rob a Z Goku. That was a Z Goku moment right there. I mean, Goku was on stuff. But that whole fight between Goku versus Zamasu and them, Goku couldn't win. Goku tried everything in his power to beat Zamasu. They went back and forth from the future and past, and them boys was reloaded trying to go back. They were trying to get back each and every single time at Zamasu, and it still didn't work. And I was entertained throughout the whole fight. And then we get to the conclusion of the arc. We got Vegito. I'm like, oh, we got Vegito. Vegito finna take him down? Hell no. Then we got Future Trunks pulling back up there with a spirit sword, and I thought it was over with after that. I said spirit sword. We ain't never seen this in the whole entire series of Dragon Ball. And guess what? I thought it was it. Trunks was having that anime final character, final blow moment. Everybody thought it was over. Fuck no. Zamasu started appearing in the sky and everything, and Goku and them didn't know what to do. They like, man, how do we stop this dude? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what? They pressed the Zeno button. You know how much I dislike that from this. Like, that made me mad. That actually made me mad. I did not like them just pushing the button for Zeno. People saying the manga is better, the Goku Black arc. I think it was good in the anime. It's just the ending of it. I didn't like that at all. And then after all of that, Future Trunks' timeline gets erased by Zeno. And then Trunks goes to a different time. Him and Future Mai. I don't want to get into their relationship because that stuff is just weird. But him and Mai go to another timeline where they already exist. So it's just going to be 2 Trunks and 2 Mais. It's Dragon Ball. It's dumb shit going on in the show all the time. Now we get to the best arc in all of Dragon Ball, the Tournament of Power. Also, we can all admit that it's a top 5 arc in all of Dragon Ball. Any Dragon Ball show, I'm putting the Tournament of Power at least in my top 5. It is a very fun and entertaining fight. It brings all you love of Dragon Ball with the fight scenes all together. The animation throughout the whole arc was perfect. It probably had a little slip-ups a little bit, you know. But besides that, the animation was super good. I mean, the Tournament of Power, the animators was in they bag for real, in they duffy. Also, that boy Jiren had aura like a mug. I mean, Toppo was the leader of Universe 11, and he ain't even standing in front and center. Jiren is. That's how much Jiren was carrying them niggas, like 2018 LeBron.
Behind the back, gets inside, sidestep, lands good.
I want to highlight a few fights from the Tournament of Power arc that I really liked and enjoyed. I like the Piccolo and Gohan scenes from the Tournament of Power arc. Those two, I love them as characters, man. You cannot have Gohan without Piccolo. They just work and bounce off each other very well. It's kind of like a Goku and Vegeta in a way. And Gohan fighting Frieza, I really thought Frieza betrayed them. I ain't gonna lie. But just for them to fake it out and for Frieza to eliminate Frost, that was the most funniest thing in the world. Because, bro, why would you trust Frieza? I mean, out of all the villains in the cosmos, Frieza? Frieza? Really, Frost? Y'all the same race. You think Frieza care about you? Come on now. That was funny in the arc. I'm not gonna lie. That was very funny. Also, I want to highlight Goku versus Kel and Caulifla. That fight was super good. I love the Saiyans going at it with each other. Both Saiyans going at it. Now, I will say they did overpower Kefla and Kel. I mean, Kel being the legendary Super Saiyan, calling back to being Broly from the Dragon Ball Z movies. But Caulifla getting Super Saiyan 1, 2, almost Super Saiyan 3. Hold up now. She ain't trained for that. Y'all gave Kappa Super Saiyan 2 just for the heck of it. And then Frieza just knocked him out right after he achieved it. But I really did enjoy, especially when Kefla versus Goku. That was a fun, entertaining fight. But before we get to that, because that's a little ahead of what I'm going to talk about, we got to talk about the 3 rounds of Goku versus Jiren. Now, the first round, Jiren was wiping that boy Goku to town. I ain't going to lie to you. Jiren was just messing up Goku. But that second round, when Goku reached UI, that was, I mean, I ain't going to lie. That was the most hyped I was throughout the whole show. When Goku had Unmastered Ultra Instinct, I was like, man, what? It is so crazy because Jiren was knocking out Goku. Goku couldn't get a hit on Jiren. As soon as Goku got a hit on Jiren, you got Toppo and Dispo out there trying to jump him. I mean, come on, man. Y'all could have given my boy a fair one-on-one fight. Jiren had to tell them, hey, hold up, I got this. And we got a good-ass fight moment until Jiren had enough of that shit and knocked Goku out of UI. Now, after that, I was like, that boy Goku cooked. As we all know, Toppo, who, you know, he's supposed to be the leader of the group, but we all know Jiren's the leader. We come to find out that he's a destroyer god in training, right? And he over there facing 17 and Frieza. Frieza thought he could handle Toppo. Man, Toppo wiped Frieza to town. Frieza over there laughing and stuff. Man, he embarrassed Frieza. Then, you know, that boy Vegeta was like, dang, I did used to work for that nigga Frieza. Let me go beat this nigga Toppo ass. And Toppo was wiping the floor with Vegeta after. I said, man, this finna be another Vegeta L. But Vegeta said, hell no. Man, Vegeta started putting the brace on Toppo. I mean, beating a destroyer god in training. That boy Vegeta said, nah, y'all got me fucked up. I'm getting this W. I mean, Vegeta, that was the best Vegeta W since he fought Android 19.
Are you ready now to witness a power not seen for thousands of years?
That was the best Vegeta W we seen in a very long time. And hey, that was an impressive W too. That was a fair W. Y'all Vegeta haters can't say nothing. Vegeta was feeling himself too much, man. Him and Goku started fighting Jiren at the same time. Jiren said, hell no, I'm done with that shit. And then we got Vegeta versus Jiren. Goku telling Vegeta, stop fighting him, bro. You don't got it. Vegeta said, hell no, I got this. Man, Vegeta was just getting beat up for a whole 10 minutes. I promise you, it was like 10, 15 minutes of Vegeta just getting beat up, bro. And then, you know, Jiren knocked Vegeta out. Vegeta started crying. Y'all know Vegeta pride came out, man. He lost. He couldn't keep his promise to Kappa. And he gave Goku some of his energy. And that's all Goku needed. Goku got that energy from Vegeta. And we got Goku versus Jiren round 3. Now, you know, they started fighting a little bit, mixing and dabbling until Goku got Ultra Instinct again. It got to a point where Goku was finna fall out the ring and Vegeta had to give Goku a speech. It was this speech.
Come on, Kakarot! Find a way! way! I entrusted everything to you! My pride, my promise, everything! I won't tolerate failure! Trespass into the domain of the gods and use that might to conquer Jiren! Do it, Kakarot!
One of the greatest speeches of all time. That should be in the history books. Vegeta gives Goku that speech, and Goku starts turning up. Goku starts beating up Jiren, and then towards the end of the episode, we got Mastered Ultra Instinct. And that's what we should have known Goku was finna beat up Jiren. Now the next episode, Goku, he got the hierarchy over Jiren. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Right before Goku can defeat Jiren, his body just give out on him, right? And it had to come with Frieza helping Goku from not getting knocked out the ring. And we all like, Frieza, you ain't finna do nothing. But Android 17 survived too. 17 was in the battlefield getting knocked out. Everybody thought he died or whatever. But 17 came back. And it was 17 and Frieza versus Jiren, the most oddest duo in the world. Now, they thought they defeated Jiren. Then Toppo thought he was Vegeta, which he damn near is. Him and Vegeta probably write stories about Jiren and Goku. They do be glazing their main characters. But Toppo gave Jiren a speech just like Vegeta. And Jiren started going to town. Boy started smiling. And then Goku come out of nowhere. He started helping them boys. Now, that's the most weirdest duo of all time. Goku, 17, and Frieza. But Goku told 17, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You ain't got enough power level to defeat Jiren. Sit this one out, bro. Goku and Frieza team up and fight Jiren. That was iconic. Like, you have the best villain of all Dragon Ball. Now, that was a Dragon Ball experience of a lifetime. I ain't gonna lie, Vegeta face is funny seeing Goku and Frieza fight with each other. Goku and Frieza take themselves out with Jiren to win the Tournament of Power. And to everybody's surprise, 17 wins the Tournament of Power. And I'm gonna be honest with you, 17 had to have the best character revival of all time. In Dragon Ball Z, he had a lot of screen time in the Android Saga, but after that, we didn't see him much in the Buu Saga. We saw him like one time. He made like one cameo appearance. But in Super, during the filler episodes, he was cool. The Tournament of Power work, he was super cool. I really love 17's character a lot. He actually had a character revival, man, and now he's part of the Z Fighters, which is pretty cool. And 17, instead of wishing for his family to have a vacation and everything, he wished for all the universes to come back, which actually was a life-saving wish, because if he didn't wish for that, Zeno would have destroyed every single universe, which is crazy. That ends the Tournament of Power arc, one of the best arcs in all of Dragon Ball Super. That is the conclusion of Dragon Ball Super, until hopefully one day it returns. Now I will say Dragon Ball Super was an entertaining series. I watched every single episode every single day. If I could, I watched 3 episodes, 1 episode, 2 episodes. I'm watching Dragon Ball Super, and it was fun to watch. And this series so far has got a lot of views. Our last Dragon Ball video was Dragon Ball Z, and it got 1.7K views, so I want to thank you all for watching that. This series, Dragon Ball, has honestly made me a better person. I'm not gonna lie, shout out Goku, shout out Gohan, shout out Vegeta, shout out all the characters. I ain't gonna lie, shout out Akira Toriyama. You made a good manga/anime. But also want to ask you guys in the comment section below, what was your favorite Dragon Ball Super arc? Tell me in the comment section below. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.